Hey Grand Gamers, this is Grand Gamer here, back with another video, and today we're going to be checking out something completely different. We're actually going to be checking out the new Campaign Trail, which is a text-based game where you play as a presidential candidate. So I was thinking to start it off, we're going to do 1776. So, and just as a belated Independence Day, we're going to begin. So, of course, we have to play as 1776. And I guess we can only play as John Adams. I didn't realize that this was going to play some music. Dream of Colors, English, Commonwealth, one end is dead, kind of betrayal. So could we actually, like, go back to the British for some reason? Let's actually invade Quebec City, because I know that goes horribly. So, oh, this is interesting. So, pro-independency, anti, so, okay. General Washington, struggles, flaws, execution, yeah, the failure of invasion of Quebec. Must act to improve its condition. Now this one's a toughie. Nothing really says anything like about, like specific things. So whether we agree with the English. So I guess like we can't go back to the Redcoats. Let's see here. No matter what, we're fighting the Redcoats. So either we're going to side with the English of emancipation, or we agree with mostly South. Trying to upset as many people as possible, but I think up in the Northeast, very... You know what, let's just play the middle stance. May-Day elections. Yeah, let's just overthrow the government. This could mark a nail in the coffin for independence. Days after news of the Royal Peace Commission's formulation, celebrations died out in an instant. The king hired thousands of foreign mercenaries from mostly Hesse down the revolution. Sure. Yeah, let's just give power to Congress for everything. But everything's pretty much staying the same. But it's just slightly pro-independence. So let's see here. Takes an instruction issue. Takes a moment for you to understand playing at. Sam eventually deciphers motives. Intends to present proclamation to the fracturing citizenry of Pennsylvania as evidence of functional model for other colonies. Let's see here. Open floodgates. Just slightly less. So, protestations over the preamble. Open the floodgates. Here. Pull the new one down. Season's preamble 12 times. Yeah. Philadelphia City Committee to convene to hear parties petition against the General Assembly. Winning their support will be crucial. How do you mobilize people? Let's say that. Well, let's see. Support our cause. Alliance between yourself and the Lee brothers in Virginia has only grown stronger. Despite John Hancock's association with slavers, now movement is emboldened sons of tobacco empires who come to Pennsylvania or Philadelphia attended by human chattel. Now, if we go against slavery, that's really going to help really support the North. Let's just denounce it, because that's going to offend people. Yes, which is, yeah, that's what we want. So, Pennsylvania is not the only province being rocked by political upheaval. Insurgent group bolder to the Boston elite, whose militia intend on taking control of the Massachusetts government. Situation tumultuous. What advice do you lend him? Letter referred to you as a Democrat. The name comes with dangerous implications. Yeah, let's just go back on that. Reconciliation bloc are battered but not intimidated, despite the maelstrom. They point to the oncoming conventions assembled in Delaware and New Jersey, and the legislative bodies already in session in Pennsylvania and New York contend that the instructions to the Congress could change. Vote must be postponed. The body's youngest delegate, Edward Rutledge of South Carolina, states his case on a different basis. Independency, he claims, would prevent Congress from finding foreign allies instead of aiding that endeavor. How do you respond? Yeah, let's just not get any aid, because that's not going to help. Congress debating the Lee resolution. Postponement has freed up allies to work other means to secure votes. With legislative conventions ongoing in New Jersey and Delaware, fraction could have a significant effect on winning favor in either. We have to muster to effectively influence one of the two. Dickinson's government is on the brink of destruction. Block has held. Peace commissioners Britain promised arrived. America might not still escape the chaos. Today, Dickinson has mustered 5 battalions of the Committee of Privates to State House and intends to put the question on the present governmental woes of Pennsylvania to his men. Victory here is among the soldiers crucial. How do you sway them to speak out for independency? Let's see here. Sure, let's just go with that. Now let's just take the middle road. Alright, so Maryland has yet to free up their delegates to support independency. It's so troubling. Okay, well at least we all societal order, so that's good. Alright, if America is to break off from Great Britain as your faction intends, the Congress must draft a proclamation of reasons as to why it has done so. You have been exorbitantly busy with your work in committee seeing the Lee resolutions through. And the other man most favored, Dr. Franklin, is suffering from exhaustion and gout. Not open the pen is declaration who. So I guess Thomas Jefferson, that's the only answer. Danger preempts hope. Rumors persist throughout the colonies that British ships amass on the eastern shores in preparation for an invasion. Agents of the Crown lurk among our own. In Philadelphia, where the Tories are especially prevalent, paranoia persists to worst intensity. How will the faction react to these fears? Let's just say everybody needs to stand up. Once independence will invite foreign invasion and civil war between ourselves. Because, yeah, it will, obviously. Because not a lot of people support independency. Yeah, let's just ignore it. Because, of course, if we just say that, oh, independence is, going to be fine. There we go. Proclamation is done, so First Filling Committee granted responsibility for a revision. It's a task Dr. Franklin I find most appealing. Nitpicking is what is to be Mr. Jefferson's most crucial work. You, however, have a strong level of trust in Jefferson's pen and concern yourself strongly with the integrity of the document. I'll just say that. Self-evident. One of the more scandalous charges levied against the king waged cruel war against human nature itself by the transportation of persons of a distant people who never offended him, captivating and carrying them into slavery. Such a declaration could be deafening and puts the alliance at grave risk of fracture. Dr. Franklin strongly prefers the entire paragraph be removed. Yeah, let's just say no. So the South is very not wanting independence. A lot of states don't want it. Proclamation Mr. Jefferson has written endorses much of the Enlightenment's philosophical foundings about the right of man and government, for better or worse. One line, however, sticks out as potentially hazardous. All men are created equally. Now let's say that. Upon getting the chance to read the proclamation's present rendition, Benjamin Harris, 5th of Virginia, has had his way with suggesting alterations, but otherwise awaits the time to present it to the Congress. On that note, are there any other last-second edits you would like to effectuate, or is the document sufficient? I'm just going to say it's sufficient to consider this pale's death as a vote for independence looms. Choice is clear whether this body will take this momentous step forward or die separated. There we go. So now we are going to be going against the North. There, so that should... Oh, it's still pretty pro-independence. The forest side is intermixed with the echoing thunder of history. Time of revolution is at hand, and everything that has come before is not but the prelude of what promises to be a great chapter. Independence has won the committee poll, but the vote was unanimous. Colonies must be united if they are to be free. A dream of republic bound in the philosophies of liberty and common cause rests on your shoulders. Magnitude is palpable. Last move. Okay. I mean, I think that I'm probably just going to stay with the English. But you only need one to win, which is interesting. So you only need one state to win. Oh, so I did lose the election. Yeah, because the South was very against anti-slavery, and then I flip-flopped a little bit near the end. Now what is it like in Georgia? It's pretty pro-anti-independency. Oh, Maryland just flipped barely. So yeah, it's pretty strong no. So bitter defeat. Victory was in sight. Dickinson's government was teetering over destruction. Plunge approached, but never materialized. The League resolved and declaration was defeated on the floor, and independence scorned by the Congress. With the Congress refusing independence, the colonial Congress would labor under the unfortunate pretense of doubt and misdirection. Washington's army would not be bolstered, and the revolution would stagnate. On Trenton, on Christmas Eve 1776, Washington would launch a desperate counterattack, crossing the Delaware and pulling the Hessians as they slept. The carnage went in his favor, but only for a fleeting moment would the dream persist. When the redcoats mobilized, Washington was defeated, and the revolution died with him. So I guess that's an interesting take if the English won. It's actually quite a bit. I mean, I wish that we can actually play as the English instead and try to win. But it was kind of like interesting, kind of like playing this kind of mock election game to kind of predict on how that's all set up for the U.S. trying to gain independence during the Revolutionary War. So this is it for this time. Thanks for watching, Grand Gamers.